Welcome to the Bo Knows Show. I'm your host, Donnell Bobo, and today I have a special guest with me, all the way from St. Louis, to talk about the home healthcare industry. And today is not about what Bo knows, because Bo knows who knows. And I want to introduce a young lady, and if you don't mind, introducing yourself and your company and letting us know a little bit about your business and when did you start that.
So my name is Jayon Cooper, but Bo, you can call me Blue.
Okay.
So I started my business in 2015.
Nice.
That's when I started my home healthcare business, but I've been in the nursing field since 2001 when I first graduated from high school.
Okay. And you from St. Louis, right?
I am from St. Louis.
Nice.
I'm actually born and raised. I was actually born into the Peabody Projects.
Oh.
Yeah, a pretty rough place in St. Louis, but as you can see,
Here
I am now.
Right, and that's kind of like the next question that I did want to ask. So with that being said, you're from St. Louis, you're kind of born into it. So what motivates you? And I know you mentioned too that you got nursing background right out of high school. So
That's correct.
all of that together and coming out of the projects in St. Louis, you made who you are. That's what motivated you? Or?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, coming out of the projects kind of gives you hustle. So when I put that hustle together with what I learned in the nursing field, it actually came together very, very fluently. For example, if I have a client that calls the office and say that they're having this symptom, I can, without a problem, attach that symptom to an actual diagnosis. Now, I don't give any medical advice, but I can advise them on who to speak to about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so another thing that motivated me as well was I was facing a burden at home where the health of both of my parents were, they were suffering from all type of different pre-existing health conditions. Different new things were popping up on top of that. The burden that I had was I had to work a full-time job at home in order to maintain my household. So I was fighting with myself. How do I help take care of my parents, as well as work a full-time job? And then it came to me in my dreams, Our Kings and Queens Home Health.
And that's where the name came from.
That's
your
where it
mother
came
and your
from.
father.
That's correct.
Awesome, guys. Look, we'll be right back. We got to hear a word from our sponsor, and there's some more exciting things I want to talk to Miss Blue about, how the pandemic affected your business, if so, and also some of the other challenges you may have as an entrepreneur. A word from our sponsor.
How does home health care relate to the COVID-19 pandemic? A recent study received data from more than 1,400 patients who were admitted to home health care after recovering from the coronavirus. In most cases, the patient had an average of 6 functional deficits, mostly to do with activities of daily living, which are personal hygiene, grooming, dressing and feeding, just to name a few. Hi, I'm Jayon Cooper, Executive Director and CEO of Our Kings and Queens Home Health. At the conclusion of the study I just mentioned, researchers were able to determine that 94% of patients were able to achieve significant improvements in both activities of daily living and symptom burden. So, it has been scientifically proven that home health care aids in the recovery of those who receive it. Our Kings and Queens Home Health has a team of personal care attendants who can, amongst other things, complete common household chores, assist with grooming and personal hygiene, meal prep, run errands, and fulfill shopping lists. To learn more about our full line of home health care services, visit our website or call our St. Louis or Kansas City office. And remember, we focus on your abilities, not your disabilities.
Welcome back to the Bo Knows Show. I am still your host, Donnell Bobo. You just had a word from our sponsors. Now we back with a couple more good questions from Miss Blue out of St. Louis to discuss a little bit more about our Kings and Queens Home Health. And of course, your field is being a nurse since out of high school. A lot of fabulous things there.
Yeah.
Another question, how's your company dealing with the pandemic?
So to ensure safety to our clients is 5 key points. You wear your mask. When you're able to do so, you wash your hands. If you cannot wash your hands, it's okay, use hand sanitizer. When it's possible, social distance. Even though you're in someone's home and you're taking care of them, if it's possible, stay back when you're communicating from them. And last, but certainly not least, if you have been exposed or if you're having symptoms, you get tested.
Oh, nice. So it sounds like your team is pretty well prepared.
Yes.
For dealing with that. Nice, nice. And that kind of leads into my next question. You know, these are some of the challenges, which the pandemic is one major challenge that we all face.
Yes.
But what are some of the other challenges as an entrepreneur that you face coming up, starting your business, and how did you deal with them?
People may assume that since this is healthcare, that we're having this huge influx of income right now, but behind the scenes, what people don't see, the symptoms, the pre-existing health conditions that make people most vulnerable to COVID-19 are also the health conditions that make them eligible for home health care. So the downside of that is these same symptoms are causing people to be hospitalized at a much larger rate than what we're used to seeing. As long as they're hospitalized, obviously we can't provide care in the home, so then we lose income. A lot of people don't realize that. They think that we're, we're booming in this industry right now.
Sick.
There's downfall. Another problem that I encountered as an entrepreneur is starting out. You have all these big dreams. You want to build your company in your mind. When you, as a new entrepreneur, you're going to jump right in. You're going to build your company from the ground up overnight. You have all these goals, but finances. It costs money to build a business up where you want to get. And so, it's not a lot of finance options when it comes to funding. So what I did was, I accepted the fact that growth costs a lot of money. So then I just took it slow. Why are we rushing? Wow. Take your time, pace yourself, make sure that your business is exactly where you want it to be. If you rush,
that's it.
Some game changers may get knocked over if you rush.
Nice. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And you kind of spoke about financing in the end, and of course, like you said, like they don't know, which they do know now. Bo knows credit. That's another topic. But again, I want to thank you for sharing all this wonderful information, giving us this details about the healthcare industry and some insight on things that people didn't know. I thank everyone for tuning in to Bo Knows. I want to thank Ms. Blue for stepping in and coming all the way here from St. Louis, Missouri to talk about our kings and queens. You guys will be able to find her soon. But again, thanks a lot for the Bo Knows show and tuning in. Until next time. Bo knows who knows. And if I don't know, I know somebody that do.
Good.
Bo know business, Bo know credit, Bo know surviving during the pandemic. Bo know real estate stocks and bonds with step-by-step we building 101. Bo know software and system too, showing startups and entrepreneurs what to do. Bo know people bringing special guests. Bo know tune into the show for the rest.